Hey everybody, Candace here. Today I wanted to show you one of my very favorite recipes that I like to make using essential oils. Hey, I wanted to mention a couple of things about using essential oils in cooking. Number one is make sure you're using a high quality oil like doTERRA, who's known for their safety and purity. You need to make sure that there is a label on the bottle that says that it is safe for internal use. Now in today's recipe, we're going to do a wild orange peppermint bark. Definitely benefits from the potency of the essential oils. So essential oils are 50 to 70 times more potent than herbs, so they really pack a punch and put so much flavor into your cooking. Every once in a while we have to have chocolate, okay? So this is my healthy chocolate peppermint bark recipe, and I absolutely love it. It's super easy. And all you do is we're going to take, it's an 11-ounce bag of dark chocolate chunks. Okay, so I have my bag of chocolate chunks, dark chocolate, and dark chocolate is actually healthier for you than regular chocolate. If you can find a good organic one, that's great too. Okay, and then we're just going to add a couple of tablespoons of organic coconut oil. So this is organic virgin coconut oil. I just buy mine at Costco in the big jug because I use a ton of this in my cooking. Now I'm just going to take a pan and I've got it filled with about 3/4 full of water. So I'm just setting this in the water. I'm going to heat the water up and let this melt. You don't want it to boil. You don't want to get it too hot. You just want it to melt. It's all melted, all nice and gooey. Looks yummy just as it is, right? And so now let this cool off just a little bit. You don't want it too hot because essential oils are gaseous organic compounds, volatile organic compounds, and so they will flash off if something is too hot. And now I can add my essential oils. Now, another reason I love cooking with essential oils is, they're great for so many other things too. So wild orange, not only is it it comes from the peel of the orange itself, and it is very potent and has a very strong orange flavor. It's delicious. It's great in your water. It's great to diffuse. It really helps to support mood, and internally it helps to support a natural internal detox inside your body. Now I'm going to add 4 to 5 drops of wild orange, and then I'm going to add the same amount of peppermint. Now, people ask me all the time, how do you know how much to add? Well, taste it. Start off with a couple of drops, taste it, and then add more as needed. Peppermint essential oil has like a million uses. It's a cooling oil. It's great for helping to support your airways. So I'm going to taste my concoction. I really like mint, so I'm going to add a little bit more. And I can just kind of taste the orange, so I'm going to add a little more of that. Like I said, it is a personal preference. You have to just kind of play with it until you get it where you want it. That is delicious. Now, at this point, I have just a baking pan, a cookie sheet, whatever, with some parchment paper on here. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour this onto my parchment paper and just get it coated on there and smoothed out in a layer. All right, and I'm just going to get it even over my parchment paper here. And then I'm just going to stick it in the freezer for a little bit and let it harden. Now, a lot of times I will add crushed up candy canes, especially if it's the holiday season, and I'll add those, and you can just sprinkle those right on the top, and that makes it more of a peppermint bark kind of thing. Great for potlucks. It's great to give in gifts, like if you ever give food gifts with homemade items, it's excellent for that. My chocolate's been setting up for about 20 minutes in the freezer, and it's set. It doesn't take very long. And now what I'm going to do is literally you just take it and break it into chunks. It is delicious. I can really taste that peppermint and wild orange. So good. You really have to try this recipe. It's so easy. And then I'm just going to store them in a Ziploc bag, and I put mine in the freezer. And I just do that because they do melt pretty easily with that coconut oil in there. So I'm gonna store mine in the freezer, and then when I get a chocolate craving, I can just grab a piece or two. Satisfies that chocolate craving. As you could see, there was no added sugar, only what was in the chocolate to begin with. Oh, so good. Let me know in the comments if you make this recipe and what you thought of it. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for more recipes on cooking with essential oils. And thank you for watching.